Hey, my name's Matt. I'm going to be doing a movie review for The Place Beyond the Pines. I really wanted to do a review for this because I went on YouTube and I found that there was nobody talking shit about this movie. I didn't like it. I really wanted to just find somebody that could just see how the second half of this movie wasn't good. And there's only one guy, and that was Mile High Island. Check him out, because he does a true, honest review on this movie, and I loved it. And that was my major inspiration to, get up today and make this one. Because, yeah, me and him share the same, thoughts on this. Hopefully I can find some other people who, feel the same. I want to go ahead and get started with who directed this. It's Derek Safran's, if I'm pronouncing that right. He did Brother Tide, a couple other movies. Is it Blue Valentine? I'm not sure. I've only watched this one, Place Beyond the Pines, from Derek Safran. So, can't say anything about his other movies. Starred Ryan Gosling, Evan Mendez, Ray Liotta, Bradley Cooper. All of them did a very good job acting. You couldn't ask for more from them. They did the best they could. And, the movie had a $15 million budget. Cinematographer Sean Bobbitt, the guy who did Old Boy, the remake, and 12 Years a Slave. He did a very good job in this too. They were showing his skills definitely in the first half of the movie, the first hour, where Ryan Gosling was going, through the woods, and so we met that guy, on that ATV, and they were just very well executed shots. And then it's almost like the whole mood, the whole movie just fucking changed after Ryan Gosling's character died. It's almost like things just weren't even pretty after that, because there wasn't some guy riding a motorcycle through the woods. It was, the second half was just, the camera being on the characters in the house talking, like, on a dining room table, and or scene would be at a party, some house, and I just didn't find any of these scenes entertaining. They weren't cool to look at. Whereas, seeing that perspective of Ryan Gosling, going through the woods, and, you're just seeing the bike in front of him and that's it. That was a shot that I just wanted so much more of. Why couldn't this movie be more about, the manliness, I guess, of riding, dirt bikes. This movie went into a chick flick, I mean, who the fuck, would want to watch this, the last half, who, likes dirt bikes and who likes all of this stuff that, made it interesting in the first half. I'm more, I guess, manly when it comes to that in movies. Would I rather watch a guy going through the woods on a dirt bike and robbing banks, rather than, some guy dying in a movie is about his kids being left behind in the boring-ass life they live? What would I really want to watch? So, for that part, he just lost me. I'm so disappointed on this movie for that. I'll never buy it. But, different subject here. The music was well done. Very well done. Going through the woods and when they had the scene where Ryan Gosling's going and you're hearing everything, but then they take all that volume out and all you can hear is the music. And it's just this kind of noise that was from Full Metal Jacket, somewhat. That kind of music going, and that was really well done. Man, he just was so good on those scenes, directing. He could have made a whole movie of that. Why couldn't he? Everybody would have came to this movie still if it was just about some guy riding dirt bikes and robbing banks. It would have been such a visually stunning film, so visually entertaining that you just want to, get hooked onto your seat and just sit back and go, whoa, look at all this that's going on. But when you're watching some characters that you didn't care about in the first half and the second half, and you're just watching them talk and talk and talk, and these boring ass scenes. Like, why would you want to keep watching? It's just not the movie that you came to watch. It's like he just cheated you out of your money. Like, this is what this movie seems like it's going to be, but actually it's completely opposite, and everything's boring, and like the fucking, action that you thought the movie was going to be, it's just a little part of the beginning. What a ripoff this movie was. So, I'm just going to stop there, and yeah, I gave it a 6. Recommendation here is, don't buy, maybe just try it out. So, a lot of people who still like it, so, hope some of y'all can see my point of view on this, and I hope I'm not just some guy spouting off here.